Okay, hello everybody. We have decided to try and put a little video together just with some tips or tricks or just generally some stuff that your child can do and you can do as well if you want to help them. Just whilst you're stuck at home, just to keep you doing stuff, keep you active and feel like you've not lost all your skills or going backwards in any way. Okay, so what we're going to do is just start with some of the exercises that we've come up with that we like, we think are relevant, we think that you should be able to do. So we're just going to take you through some of those now. Okay, so first of all we're going to do squats, which is pretty straightforward I would imagine, probably everybody knows what that is. But if you don't, we're going to take you through a example of what we mean. Hit it. What we did forget though, is music. Okay, ready? Go. So try and keep your feet the width of your body apart and facing forward nice and straight. We've decided to use the prayer pose, but there's a few you can try. Hands out in front of you, or the hand behind your back. What we're trying to aim for is keeping your back as straight as you can. So maybe looking at the sky as well, looking towards the ceiling might also help. And then how far can you get that your bum to touch to get towards the ground? So up, down, up, down. You should start to feel it after about 15-20 seconds. There's no set pace, there's no set amount of numbers that you should be trying to achieve, but can you do it for the whole minute at your own consistent pace without giving up when it starts to feel hard?
Last 5, 3,
Cara, can you feel it? Keep your feet facing forwards.
2, and last one.
Okay, so that's a quick demonstration of the squats. Our next exercise that we want to take you through is the one leg balancing. So we're going to try and do 30 seconds on each leg, and really, again, just as it sounds, we're going to try and work on our balance and our strength in our upper muscles here, which we're going to start to need to use more and more as football comes back into focus. So we'll go with our left foot first, shall we? Yeah? Okay, so place your left foot down, get it nice and firm and flat, grip, and when you feel comfortable, you lift your right leg, and then just bring that as high as you can, whilst remaining nice and balanced. Put your arms out for balance if you need it, that's perfectly fine. Okay, if you feel like it's really easy and you want to add a bit of a test, can you then bend down on that bent knee whilst keeping the balance? Okay, get your back nice and straight if you do that. Okay, only that part of your body that should be moving, that one leg that should be bending. The rest of your body should be staying nice and tall, with a nice straight back. Okay, you'll start to really feel it in that muscle there. 30 seconds on each leg. Okay, right foot. Balance is actually quite hard for me. Whoa! As you can see. It's okay if it goes wrong. You just make it right as quick as we can. Okay, so there's our 30 seconds on both legs. So that's our first 2 exercises done. Mainly focusing on this muscle here, which we haven't necessarily worked. As I said, we're going to start using more and more. It's our strength in everything we do. Okay, so now we're going to move on to the T-stretch, and this is going to need us to get onto the floor. So, on your hands and knees, I want you to then fall to the side, so that you have your knees bent at a 90-degree angle. I don't know if you can see that properly, hopefully you can. Okay, then a nice straight back. What we're going to do is put one of our arms nice and flat on the floor. Okay, keep that bent. You can see Kyra a bit better than me. Keep this first arm nice and flat. Should be nice and straight in line with your body. Okay, then we're going to take the other hand and place it on top. Okay, and then what we're going to do is we're then going to take this hand on top and we're going to stretch it all the way over to the other side. Try and keep our body nice and straight and still, and just move that arm. Hold it there for about 2 or 3 seconds, and then bring it back towards the other hand. You should feel your shoulder area, maybe even your chest, like it's stretching, and getting out all the little aches that you might have. Okay, 30 seconds on this side again, and then we're going to swap it over. That's that 30 seconds done. So simply just turn your body over to the other side. And repeat the exact same exercise the other way around with the other arm. Use this time to also get a bit of rest in. Focus on your breathing. Nice big breaths in through your nose. Nice slow breaths out through your mouth. Okay. You should now feel nice and stretched at the top area here. Like you can move your body much more freely than you possibly could before. Okay, we didn't need to get up just yet. Our next stretch is again on the floor. This time it's on our knees and our hands. We're going to take one of our arms, which one doesn't matter, we can start either side. We're going to put it underneath the other arm. Okay, then what we're going to do is we're going to rest the shoulder on the floor as much as we can. Okay, and then we're going to think of something in the distance or in the that we can see in front of us. And we're going to pretend as though we're trying to grab that without moving the rest of our body. So I'm going to picture the wall over there, like I want to grab a branch next to that wall. Picture whatever it is, doesn't matter too much. Can you grab it? What you should find is that your shoulder area feels like it's really stretching. Make sure you keep your shoulder on the floor, and it'll be doing the stretch as well as it can do. Ten seconds should be enough. Then bring it out. Stretch it out quickly. Hands back into that position on the floor. Put the other arm through that gap. And then again, bend down, shoulder onto the floor. Pretend to grab something. This time I'm going to look to grab the grass, the first bit of grass I can. And bring it back. Kyra, what can you feel after doing that? Can you feel all here's opened itself up a bit? Yeah, got rid of the little aches and pains? Feel like you can move your body a bit more? Yeah. Good. Okay. Off we get. So our last 2 stretches that we've got then to finish off. First one is what we're going to call the windmill. So it's now working, we've done our leg area there, we've done a bit of stretching to work up this area up here. Now we're physically just going to do a bit of work up here. So windmills, we're going to do 30 seconds going forwards and 30 seconds going backwards. Okay? So you might need to mirror a little bit. Got your own space. Okay. And go. Start with small circles. Get yourself used to the technique and the feeling. Can we get a nice rhythm going? Again, straight away you'll start to feel it in your shoulder area. So don't worry about speed, worry about your technique. And then can we slowly start to make those circles a bit bigger as well? Nice wide circles by the end of it. Okay, and hold it there. Should feel it again all in this area. You should start to feel nice and strong. Like you can feel the muscles working and getting a bit bigger. Okay, so now backwards. Watch your head. I've gone straight for big this time, but by all means, start slow, small circles, build up to the bigger circles. Do what you feel you can do. Don't be a silly, but don't over push. Do what you can do and be honest. Hard work this is. Feel it, Cairo?
Yeah.
Try to keep your technique and slow down if you're getting tired. Get all the way to that finish whistle. Okay. So, sit, take drink whenever you need to. Our last warm-up exercise. Okay. This one we're going to call, or is called I should say, WYT. So Cairo, you can go in front of me. You can demonstrate this one. Okay. Y into T into W into Y. Try to hold each one for about 3 to 5 seconds. Into T, into W. Can really start to feel it in this area here, can't we? Okay, stay nice and strong. Technique, technique, technique. When it gets tiring, slow down. Okay, back into that. Starting position. And then Y. And keep going round for a whole minute. It's hurting. Okay, almost there. Okay, and that's the end of our stretches. Well done. Grab a drink quickly. We're going to move on to our footwork session and then little game session